My. Hi, guys. Welcome. Whew, it's been a long time. So, how's everybody? It wasn't long. I was with John last night. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sassy Susie. How are you guys doing? Hi, Sarah. How are you? Whew, let's see who else we have. Glenda, welcome. Velvet. Welcome, Velvet Pixie. I like that. Welcome. Dear Yvette says, welcome, guys. Dear Yvette is going live tonight too. Yvette, put whatever time, I can't remember what time you told me you were going live this morning. Please put it in the chat for them so they'll know. Okay, let's see. Hi, Christy. Hi, Crazy Cat Mama. Hi, Kathy. Hi, guys. Welcome. Let me start by saying I want to say thank you to everyone for the DMs. You like that cheap show? Yeah, John knew I needed to laugh, and we just had fun. So I really had a good time laughing with them. And when I got off alive, I actually took my butt to bed. Well, I took a bath and I took my butt to bed because I was tired and I laughed so much. So, oh my God. Hi, Looney Tooney. So today, I called around. Well, first, let me give you guys an update on my mom since you guys were asking about my mom. And so she has, I don't know if you guys can see this, but she has a rod with pins in her leg now. So, hi, Nurse 007. So, I have spent my day calling around. They gave me a list of rehab facilities for her to go to. So I've called around. I picked the top 3 that I wanted based on their ratings, based on the phone conversations I had with them. So now we're just going to get her clinicals sent over to them. So when she is released, they're taking her. They will not release her to go home. She has to be able to put weight on her leg. And so she needs therapy to do that. And she's not happy about it, but that's what has to happen. So, yes, guys, Yvette's going live tonight at 9:30 Eastern. So that's 8:30 Central and 6:30 Pacific time. So she's doing Chatterbox tonight. So, guys, please go over, catch her tonight. We've picked the facility. We picked the top 3. Well, I picked them, and they're sending over her clinicals. Now we just have to get their insurance and everything. So her therapy is either going to be 2 to 3 times a day. It's going to depend on her, on whether she leaves out there sooner rather than later. But she will be going to a rehab facility, and she's not happy with me right now, but I really don't care. So that's what we should have did when she had the back surgery. And she laid in a bed for like a week without moving, and it made it worse. So, but yeah, she fell, and we just got so used to her calling us back or not, whatever. But my nephew went over and found her. She had been on the floor for quite some time, and so bruised shoulder, but she's okay. She's just upset. She's mad at herself, as I am, because she don't listen. But it could have been worse. But she's she's doing really well. So except for her upsetting herself and crying. Hi, my 361. Welcome, baby. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. Yes, my mother is local. My mother lives here in Houston. My dad is the one that lives in New Orleans, along with my sister, my other sister, my other brother, my other brothers, and my aunts and uncles. But my mom and her kids and my siblings, my mom's kids. We are here in Houston. So, yes. And then, guys, please pray for my sister Edith. You know, she's always here in the chat. Her son was taken to the hospital the same night, well, night before last. He was taken to the hospital. He has COVID. They've been giving him oxygen, and his oxygen level was at 90. And I understand it has to be higher than that. But he has asthma, but he's in the hospital now. And, I'm not even going to say it's one thing after the other. So, but I've been checking on her today, and she's good. She spoke to him this morning. He really couldn't talk. He started choking and coughing again because of all the mucus. So, but the doctors are calling her and but she can't visit him because he's on a COVID ward. Thank you very much, Sarah, for the super chat. Also, I wanted to say thank you to Jessica for the Cash App she sent last night when I was on with John. Thank you very much for that. Oh no, her nurses are really, really nice. As far as the rehab facility goes, I've spoken with them. I got the nurse to patient ratio down. The visitation, we can visit at any time, but my mother's mind, she's nowhere near having any kind of loss of memory or anything else. That is a strong, stubborn woman. And she's in full capacity. So they won't try nothing with my mother at all. Trust me, because they don't want to see me or my other siblings come. So we're going to be good. So we're not worried about that. But she's nowhere near being feeble or anything else. So it's just she's hard-headed, and she knows she's not supposed to be using a walker if she's home by herself. She should be in her wheelchair. But she wants to do what she wants to do. So, but she's good. But guys, so before we do cheaper by the thing, I'm going to tell you, I watched this special on the I-5 killer. And I had forgotten all about this guy. His name is Randall Woodfield. He's an professional football player. He had been exposing himself, attacking women in the parks. He was doing this when he was in college. So, and I don't know how I forgot about that, but I enjoyed it. So he was convicted of one murder. He is suspected in 44 other murders, but he's been linked to 15 other cases. So what they did was after they ran the DNA a few years back, they sent it to the parole board. So in case they ever think about letting him out, just to let him know that he would be facing these charges. And what really stuck in my mind is that Chris Van Dyke was the prosecuting attorney. And Chris Van Dyke is Dick Van Dyke's son. I forgot about that case, so I watched that today. So I've been watching The Making of a Serial Killer. So that's what I've been watching in between phone calls. I've been watching Making of a Serial Killer. So, but if you guys didn't know about the I-5 killer or the I-5 murderer or whoever, that would be Randy Woodfield, and he's an ex professional football player. So, hi Rachel. So let's see. Yes, they don't want to mess with us. They know that. Yeah, she's alert. She's well. Yeah. Now, if anything else was going on like that, no. I think one of us would be moving in there with her. But it's going to be up to her how long she stays in there. Hi, Dee. So she just has to do what she needs to do to put the weight, to walk, and everything else. And the therapy, I'm thinking, is really, really going to help her. We had a therapist come into the house, and what happens is, if my mother goes, and they're like, oh, okay, we won't do this exercise today. But in there, she's going to have to do what she needs to do, or they will not release her. So my dad went after he had the rod put in his back. He went They thought he would be there for like 3 to 4 weeks. My dad was out of there in a week and a half. He did what he had to do. He got up. He was up and dressed before they even came in his room, so he can get up and walk. Now, he had a rod in his back, okay? She's got a rod in her leg. So, yeah, I think I'm going to put them both in the same damn place. They keep getting on my nerves with all of these medical issues. Oh, my God. Hi, sweetie. I got your text message too. As a matter of fact, I just saw it not too long ago. That was funny. And no, planning your wedding. Okay, so let's get into So Freakin Cheap. That's what we're here to do. So everybody watched. Everybody watched. Please tell me you watched So Freakin Cheap last night. Bye, Christy. I'm sorry you're leaving. What's wrong? Oh, she's going to get off. Okay, well, have a good evening. So Freakin Cheap. We're going to start out with Becky. You know, that's the Giles family. Nothing much went on there. He gave her $1,000 to decorate this room. She spent $566.75 or something like that. She bought the chair. She bought a desk. She got the little tent. Some other stuff she picked out of, but it looked really, really nice. The kids were happy. The husband was, you know, he was happy. She spent over half of the money he gave her. So he was really happy with that. But she fails to understand that, you know, she's going to have to spend money. And I understand he's tired of, you know, her picking up stuff out the dumpster and everything else. So I just have... I have you hooked on So Freakin Cheap. Yes. Isis, I got your emails. Matter of fact, I just answered one of them. I saw you sent me two. I had an emergency. I had a family emergency. So I just really looked at my emails this afternoon. So I just, I haven't been doing what I was supposed to be doing, but I got you. And I'm going to look at the other stuff later on, but thank you for those. So, you know, Jay was really proud of her for what she accomplished and what she did. And you can see when she was even spending the money that it hurt her to do it. So, but she did it. She definitely did it. And I'm proud of her. So, and she looks like she's proud of herself. Now I'm just waiting for them to get this wall and stuff knocked down to see how she... Okay. So, you know, she likes to she likes to do it yourself projects. Some things you just can't do yourself. Hi, the Dark Magician. Welcome, sweetie. So, you know, that was all for them. And I want to cover the Watsons. I'm saving, I'm due to Claytons next. I'm saving the Watsons for last because this was the wedding of the year. Okay. The wedding of the season. So Angela and Tony, you know, it's their anniversary. And, you know, he wanted to do something special for her. I must say that breakfast looked good. That must have been turkey bacon because it wasn't crinkled. It was straight. No, Nurse 007, you are good. You know, he made this nice breakfast with the eggs. He had croissants. He actually got fresh fruit. You know, she was all excited. She said she had real food, and I was cracking up. So, you know, I couldn't figure out why they were digging in the box for the bowls. But, you know, he sat there and she was really happy with them because she said that, you know, that this is the happiest she's ever been. And he really went out of his comfort zone. He didn't get the day old fruit, even though he was justifying why he gets the day old fruit, because when you buy it, you know, it expires within 2 to 3 days. But I want to ask you guys this question. When they went to see the therapist, last week's show, did anybody notice that pinky ring that was on Tony's finger? That ring is all diamonds. It's not cubic zirconias. Those are real diamonds. My dad has a ring just like it. It's a cluster of diamonds. So you can spend money on that ring. but you like to be cheap with food and everything else. Yes, everything's fine now. I'll put it in an email for you. I'll let you know what happened. But so, they did all of that. They ate the breakfast. On her daughter Sierra, she's there. She's 17. The funniest part was when he was teaching her how to drive a few episodes back, and he was holding up all the signs, which isn't teaching her shit. But well, she's learning the road signs. Okay. So when they ate breakfast, he told her they had another surprise for her. Can you believe they stuck all of those bows on that car the way they did? I mean, he finally bought her a car. But the whole thing is, you buying her a car with her own money. He's buying her a car with her own money. And that's the part that kills me. It's her money. You don't work. She earns the money for the family. But I thought it was nice. And then they showed him, haggling the price, 400 or 500 off because of the color of the car. And I never even thought about that. So I never even thought about that. Wait a minute. Well, maybe if I got platinum. I did candy apple red, so they should have jacked up the price on that, but they didn't. So, Miss Manda, you haven't watched this show yet? Oh my God, Miss Manda, you have to watch the show. We're on episode 6 now. It's so freaking cheap and it's so freaking good. Hi, Payne, welcome. They're going to have all the sticky stuff on the car. But the funny part was when he opened the trunk for her, she had her vacuum cleaner. She had her squeegee. She has everything she needs for car wash day. That shit was funny. Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I got to get back with DJ Stu too, because he sent me an email. When I tell you things just went crazy, they went crazy. So I'm going to get back with him as well. You have to check it out. I think I got everybody hooked on this show now. But the only family we didn't see this week was the Tran family. So, but so now she's ready, because you remember for car wash day, they take the squeegee, they use the bucket at the gas station, and they wash the car there. And then he asked the guy, can he plug up his vacuum cleaner so he can vacuum out the car? He said he's saving money by doing it himself. Can't you just wash your car? No, I guess not, because then you would have to use the water at your house, which might make your water bill go up by at least 50 cents. So, this man is so freaking cheap, but she's very impressed with the breakfast. So, so I'm glad he did that. But now, oh my God. Hi, Sherry, welcome. Yes, the Tran family, it costs 12 cents every time you open the garage. So we did, oh God, the Watsons. It's it's Brittney and Shane's wedding day. So they're in there making, they're making the cucumber sandwiches. They're doing the cucumber and tuna sandwiches. They're doing just tuna sandwiches. Then they're doing just the cucumber sandwiches. And the wedding only cost her $500.80, and the budget was set for $750. Now, I am so serious that Oh yeah, thank you. I forgot. When he was doing the breakfast, he took the syrup package you get from like McDonald's or Burger King, and he poured them all in a bottle. He said because it's cheaper. Guys, look, I used to be bad. So at work in my desk, every time I had condiments, and people knew if they needed ketchup, if they needed mustard, If they needed mayonnaise or anything, it was in my desk drawer. But the funny part is, I always kept mustard and mayo and stuff in the refrigerator as well. But it's something about those packets of condiments I just can't seem to throw away. I opened my glove box one time. I had so many packs of ketchup, I just threw all that shit out. Then guess what happened? Went on a trip, got French fries. They didn't give me any ketchup. I had no damn ketchup in my car. So I keep like 2 packs of ketchup in my car now. But it's hard to throw those little condiment packs away. And even those little slices of jalapenos that you get when you go to the Mexican restaurant. I don't know why I have a big jar of jalapenos in here. Plus I have fresh jalapenos. I just can't throw that shit out. Something is wrong. So, but he used, it is the bomb. Yeah, I did. He had the fresh fruit. I give it to him. He laid it out, but the bananas looked like they were little, but he had the grapes, the bananas, and I didn't see nobody eat any grapes, but it was just the idea how he set that table. It was really, really nice. And I'm proud of Tony. I'm very proud of Tony. He came out of his comfort zone. So, we're going to get back to this wedding. So they're getting there, they're in the kitchen, so well, first of all, she goes into her walk-in closet, which is in the garage, because if she puts a walk-in closet in her house, I don't know how old this house is, but most houses come now with walk-in closets. In my house, there's 3 walk-in closets in the master bedroom. So we use one for a coat closet. We use one, well, he had one, I had one, and then most of the stuff in the coat closet was also mine because I have boxes of shoes. So, but we have 3 walk-in closets in the master bedroom. In my son's room, there's a big walk-in closet. In my grandson's room, there was a big walk-in closet. And then in the office, the bedroom I turned into an office, there was 2 walk-in closets. So yeah, so I don't know, but she said it's going to cost like $5,000. So she just goes in the garage. As you see, she has a big walk-in closet, and she don't even have enough clothes on that rack to even want to have a walk-in closet. So I'm just like, okay. Also, she's got the men, they're doing the decorating. And when I saw them pulling out the tents and everything, and they were setting up everything about the dumpsters, I was cracking up. See, everybody have walked-in closets. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. So I was just laughing about that. So this woman needs help. So, okay. So, her daughter Ashley gets there, and, she's helping her do all this stuff, and they're so proud of themselves, but the 8 cucumbers, and first you saw them chopping the cucumbers. You had big old chunks, and you had the little, and then, so Ashley just started showing her she was cutting everything into squares. Now, I think she was talking about the bread, because I didn't see her cut any cucumbers into squares at all. So I was looking at that, and so then after they do all of that, but pay attention, she had the steamer. Now, those steamer irons aren't cheap. So she had the steamer when she was steaming her dress. And then when Brittney got there, she was steaming Brittney's dress and everything else. So they had the steamer. She's not that cheap. So, they get everything together. And, Brittney is complaining, of course, that she's always worn Ashley's dresses, whether it's prom dresses or whatever, but she always made the dresses her own. And I think for your wedding, unless it's your mother's dress or your grandmother's dress, I think some allowances. I don't know if Nosy emailed me back yet or not. She emailed me the other day, but I don't know if she emailed me or not today or not. So I'm not sure. I'll have to check that. Hi, Kathy, again. she's complaining about everything, always getting the hand-me-downs. And I understand that. But my God, here's the part that got me. When she was talking about the toilet paper flowers. And she said they don't use toilet paper in her house. She did. Oh, so they don't use toilet paper. They use butt rags. Oh my God. Oh my God. They use butt rags. And she had this little cute tin bucket, like the kind that when I used to go eat oysters in Virginia Beach, they're called the peck. So they're like this big, and they'll fill the oysters up in there, and then they shuck them for you. So that's like a peck of oysters. So, oh my God, they use the butt rags. And the bucket has a little Clorox in it, which, is only 2 or 3 cents. So she put Clorox in there. And when they use the butt rags, they just drop the rags in the bucket. And on laundry day, she just washes them. Guys, I'm so serious. Is that worse than Tony using his urine to make his household cleaning products? I mean, butt rags. I just could not believe they even showed that. And she is so proud of the fact that they use butt rags. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm just like, okay. Good night, sweetie. Have a good night. So it is disgusting. Has anybody want to use butt rags? The channel, it's on TLC. So freaking cheap. It's on TLC. Oh my God. Butt rags. So you got Tony that uses his urine to make his household cleaning products. But they say urine is sterile, so yeah. Hi, Melanie. Hi. Yes, I laughed so hard with John last night. So I needed it, but I'm doing good, sweetie. I have the picture that I'm going to send to you of my mom. I've already showed it earlier, but she has a rod with 2 screws in it that was put in her leg. So yeah, the butt rag. Does anybody want to put butt rags in their bathroom, even for your guests? Hey guys, we don't use toilet paper. Just use the butt rag. Now, what my uncle used to do in Virginia, he lived in Chesapeake. So, whenever we would have like a dinner and people would come over from his church or whatever, and he would tell them, you're only allowed to use 3 sheets of paper. If you use more than 3 sheets, then he has to charge you per sheet. And people would crack up laughing. He goes, don't think I don't count. But he'd be joking. He says, only 3 sheets of paper per person. I'll be cracking up. Oh my God. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to the repurposed cake. That was funny. So that just threw me. So then they get to the place and, they're going in, and Ashley is shocked because she wants to see, exactly, because she's terrified on what this is going to look like since her fiance's family is coming. Now, how, I don't know, not Ashley, did Brittney ever meet his family? Because it's kind of weird. They said that they've never met. It's kind of weird that they said they never met the parents, but they have been dating for a while. Well, they live hundreds of miles away. So you mean to tell me that Brittney and Shane never went so she can meet his family? Yeah, they got paper in outhouses. Seriously. Oh my God. They have some of the best uh outdoor units in New York and around the DC area. They're called well, they were actually by Charmin, and then I mean, there are actually bathrooms with running water and everything. Those are the nicest ones I've ever seen. Um, they got running water, they have everything in it. It's just really, oh, and they have them at St. Mary's in San Antonio too. When we go for the Oyster Fest, they have the really nice the public restrooms. I forgot what they don't call them outhouses. You know what I mean? The ones they drop for people to use when they're having all these events. They have the really good ones there. So, but so they get there, they get to the chiropractor's office, and I must say I was really impressed. But they took the toilet paper and made streamers or made little flowers or whatever the hell they did. Why don't you use that toilet paper to wipe your butt? Just use the toilet paper to wipe your butt. Good night. It's just crazy. So I was like, you know, I just don't get it. So then we get there and what's her name? Ashley's dress just popped all through the back. So of course, as handy as they are, Alexis was there, who is Brittney's friend. She did this homemade what is it? The homemade corset, which it looked tacky as hell. It really did. It looked really tacky, but it works for them. Tonight is Married at First Sight is coming on, and we're going to cover that tomorrow with Debbie. We're going to cover Married at First Sight tomorrow with Debbie. So they did that, and then they were going through something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, that phase. So she had the wedding dress, which was, well, I can't say is borrowed. Well, that could have been new because they did change it. But when you got to the something old, when your mom gives you her lingerie that she wore on her wedding night, we have a problem here. But then again, you look at Smothered. Cher's mom gave her old lingerie for her to entice her husband so she can stay in Florida with them. So, hi, sassy gamer girl, but I don't want, hi, Alex, Indiana. I do not want my mother or not, no one. I'm not going to use somebody's lingerie. And then she goes, well, it's washed. What the hell is wrong with you people? No, you need to get her. That's her special night. She had to use her sister's dress. The only thing she knew she had was the veil. The veil was new. That's the only thing new she had was the veil. So yeah. So, she was really grossed out by her giving her that lingerie. Then Shane, mom and dad shows up. What is it? Susan and Rod or Rob? I can't remember. They heard about how frugal they were. But this is their son's wedding, and they want to make sure that he's going to be happy because they want to make sure that this is the day that he's going to remember. So, Shane is so tall and linky. He looks like a little dork. He really does. But he's a good-looking young man. So, he's there, and I was trying to see who does he look like, because he don't look like the mom or the dad to me. But that's just my opinion. But he was kind of happy. They're there. I don't know if any of his other family was there. I just saw the mom and dad, and I saw her family and friends. So, they're chiropractor, and then the woman hires a mariachi band, students that learned how to play their instruments. And she paid $250 for this. And it was the school. I wrote it down. Hold on. I wrote the name of the school down. The school of, where's my little paper? Oh my God. What was the name of the school? I cannot remember the school. Oh, the band. I wrote it down. Oh, it was Desert Sound. It was Desert Sound. It was Desert Sound. That's what it was. It was Desert Sound. So they got a mariachi band. So they're playing they're playing the music, and she's walking in, and here comes the brown bride. Sounded horrible, horrible. Who knew her mother was going to marry them? Did anybody know that her mother was going to marry them? I I was shocked because the whole time I'm thinking, you got to pay the minister. I never heard her say anything about a minister. She married them. Are you freaking kidding me? This woman, she's too involved. She's too damn involved with everything. So, they did that. Everything turned out. She said the vows and she added stuff about put the phone down, which was cute. But when she said, "Do you have the rings?" and they actually produced the rings, did anybody see how big her eyes got? That lingerie was gross. Did anybody see how big her eyes got when she saw the rings? I was cracking up. What? What sex tapes? I'm just confused. Okay. So anyway, I was and then it was bothering her because it wasn't in her budget. First of all, it wasn't her money. These kids could have, I don't know, they could have went to the justice of the peace, did a wedding, and had a big reception. And they would have spent the 750 on food, or they could have still spent the $15 on decorations. But all of that, well, I guess the building was cheap. Well, okay. Well, I wouldn't let my mother do all of that because she took over this girl's wedding. So, but when they used the runner, the patients, they put the paper on the table for you to lay on. That's what they use for runners. And I was cracking up. Yes. Well, no, the lingerie that Cher's mother gave her is the lingerie that she said she had that when she was around Cher's age, and she was giving Cher ideas, and she gave her a whole bunch of lingerie. And I was like, oh God. And she said the same thing. Everything's been dry, clean, or washed. I forgot what she said. So, but I was laughing. So, they used that, but now the wedding's over with. I like, my God, the decorations outside. I think I got a glimpse of the dumpsters. I really did. She said she borrowed the tents from other businesses, which was smart. They had the tumbleweed. I couldn't figure out what they were doing with the tumbleweed, but the way it was painted and they put the little lights and stuff through it, they really did a good job on the decorations. But the mariachi band, again, and then, forgot the people that were standing outside of the chiropractor's office watching the wedding was funny. We got a blue alert issue for Joshua Powell for injury to a Corpus Christi PD officer. Suspect is 20-year-old black male driving a green 1999 Buick Regal. Powell is 5 feet 8 inches, 155 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. Last seen wearing a dark shirt and khaki pants, has dreadlocks, tattoos on the left arm. Anyone with information urged to call 911. Anybody know Joshua Powell? Please call him. He did injury to a Corpus Christi police officer here in Texas. So I'm going to have to go check that out and see what's going on. So anyway, I didn't know it's a severe alert. Okay. So the decorations were really, really nice. People were talking about the food. I didn't see any drinks. I didn't see any liquor or anything there, but they had the cucumber water. And then they had the repurposed penis cake. Now, she said that there was a lot of cake left. So she redecorated it. I think she could have pulled that little piece that had the little sprinkles, supposed to be black hair, off of that area and just left that little cake there. But so you had cake that was now a day old. The cucumbers, the bread was 2 days old, well, a day old when you bought it. So the wedding was in a couple of days. So the bread was probably, yeah. Guys, I'm gonna tell you, she should have just told them, eat before you come. She should have did the Leanne wedding in Dallas. Make the reception 4 hours after the wedding so everybody have a chance to eat and everything else. Go to McDonald's or go get a Chick-fil-A burger or go to Burger King, because that was crazy. Let me see. The trumpet needed. Yeah, all he had to do was hook up a Bluetooth speaker and just play music. You can download Here Comes the Bride. You can do a Bluetooth. You get a playlist together and you play it through your whole wedding. You don't need to have a mariachi. You don't need a band. You don't need to have a band at a wedding. You could have had a DJ and paid him $250 or $150, and you would have had better music than that. My God. Yeah, she did Ashley's wedding too for $1,000. Brittney's wedding, the budget was set for $750. I think, and I'm gonna be honest, she did. I like the little flat rocks. She did an excellent job with what she was working with. And she gave me ideas on like different things for when we do little parties and stuff. But I'll be damned if it's going to be that cheap. That's crazy. Thanksgiving dinner costs more than that. In most cases, if you're feeding like 16 people, you got to get 2 turkeys. You got to deep fry one. You need one. Then you need this type of ham. Then you got to do the gumbo. Making a pot of gumbo alone. Crab, shrimp, oysters, and all of that shit. That's like $200. Sometimes more. Yeah, in the Smother show. So I watched Smothered too. But I'm just saying they did the family pictures. I thought it was nice, but I like when Ashley told her husband that she was ovulating. Now my dumb butt, I thought they were leaving and going home. No, they went in the chiropractor's office, and did the do, came out and was fixing themselves. Okay. I'm sorry for your loss, Deanna. I really am. But so they did, they went in, did they do, came back, fixing themselves to get in the thing for the family pictures. Now, did they clean themselves up, you think? Oh, you think she was just walking down with shit running down her leg? Let me stop saying that. But it's just disgusting. So you had sex in your chiropractor's office, who was nice enough to loan you her office for the sister's wedding. And you know what I'm hoping? I'm hoping she had those little mini cameras in her office so she can see what happened. Because that's when you do. So when you're nice to people, you give them an inch, they take a yard. Unless they went in their car and did the do. Yeah, they could have just had the wedding in the backyard. Why? You could have had an outdoor wedding. Seriously, why go through all of that just so we can see how cheap and how you can use, things to make. You could have had a backyard wedding. A lot of people do backyard weddings. You could have went down by the waterfront and had a wedding. You can get one of them little gazebos. That's not going to cost you a thing. Not at all. So I find that quite strange. That's just me. You went through all of that just so we can see, okay, my budget is $750. Let me show them how cheap I can do this wedding. You could have had it by the water. You could have had it at the park, anywhere. You could have decorated everything. Have a nice outdoor wedding because it looked like it was nice outside. Doesn't look like it was too hot. Doesn't look like it was too cold. But other than that, for the most, I think it turned out great. I really enjoyed it. Um, it was amazing, and the best thing is that Brittney was happy with what happened. But then the mom has to go and ask her, how much were the rings? It's none of your damn business. Hi, Jenny. It was none of your business how much the rings were. You didn't pay for any of the rings, so don't worry about it. So let's see. Good night, Jenny. Okay, did Jenny say she was going to bed? I don't know. Anyway, I'm just like, I'm done. That episode was good. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything because we didn't see the Tran family at all. But I watched just about all of You, Me, and My Ex. I'm going to cover that tomorrow with Debbie. I thought about covering it tonight, but I'm going to cover that tomorrow with Debbie. So I watch You, Me, and My Ex. What else is there? What else is going on? There's been so much going on in the news. There's a woman, a lady that was missing. They found her mother's mummified body in the daughter's house. This shit is crazy. I don't even like to watch the news anymore. And oh my God, lightning strikes and kills 16 wedding guests, injures groom. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so you see, injures groom. Yeah. So it's been a lot going on this week in the news. We're still going to cover Stephen Avery, but it just won't. Well, today is Wednesday. We're going to do Stephen Avery on Friday. Tomorrow morning, Yvette and I will be doing Bonnet and Coffee. It's at, damn it, Yvette, what time is Bonnet and Coffee again? I think it's 9 my time and 8 my time or 9 my time, 10 her time. I can't remember. It's been crazy, but we do Bonnet and Coffee on Thursday. I'm going to be on with Jamal and Debbie tomorrow. Jamal, if you want to drop that time down on the comedy zone, on the commentary zone. Yeah, they could have done a picnic in the park, but I'll be on with Jamal and Debbie tomorrow on their channel, the commentary zone. I'll be on with Yvette in the morning. And then tomorrow night, I'll be with Debbie. And I do believe either John's going live tonight or tomorrow. I can't remember. But I went live with John 3 times yesterday. So he had breaking news. Guys, if you didn't hear it, you need to run over to John's channel. So he has some breaking news on the New Jersey Housewives. And I see now that it's all over Twitter now as well. So, but let's see. Yvette's live tonight. What did I forget? Stephen Avery on Friday. We're going to do Stephen Avery on Friday. So we're going to have Katie. We're going to have Whit. I don't know if Debbie's going to join us. I know she couldn't join us Wednesday or Thursday, but Debbie might join us on Friday. I'm going to have to check with her. Anybody else that has an opinion, if you haven't heard about the Stephen Avery case, just look it up. Check it out. There's a little documentary on it as well. You can watch it. It's like about an hour and 45 minutes. There's a special that was done on it on 2020. You can watch it on 2020. You can actually watch it on ID Discovery as well. And I'm sure there's a lot of it on YouTube. But check out the Stephen Avery story because we're going to be debating that. And when Dr. Melanie is better, hopefully she's feeling a lot better, we're going to do the Scott Peterson with me and Whit against her and John Yates. So we're going to have that panel debate on that. So I'm going to get back into the groove of things, guys. I just had to take care of some stuff from my mom, but I will be live tomorrow. I'll be live again on Friday. Saturday, I'm going to cover Love After Lockup. We'll be covering Love After Lockup on Saturday. I'm not going to be live on Sunday, and I might be live on Monday. But I'm working to put a schedule out for you guys, so that way I'm going to be consistent. And because I really do miss when I'm not live, so I like to have fun. Thank you, Yvette. See how bad my mind is? That's my Alzheimer's kicking in. No, I don't have that. Let me stop saying that. So it's 8 my time, 9 Eastern. So 8 Central, 9 Eastern, and 6 Pacific is what we do. Bonnet and coffee. We have some nice bonnets that came in. We're going to be giving away, I think, 1 or 2 bonnets tomorrow. Susan, you still need to get your cup or your mug. I think Yvette said she said she sent it. So I know that Kelly received hers. So I'm thinking about the question for tomorrow for the giveaway. I'm working on that now. Thank you, Dr. Dr. Melanie has to be a lot better. And I say that because she's actually in the chat chatting. And the rabbit is live at 9 o'clock tonight. Okay. The rabbit is live at 9 tonight as well. Everybody's doing lives. But guys, seriously, if you haven't subscribed to Yvette or the Commentary Zone or Queen of O'Hara, go over, check them out. Their content is really good. Like what you see, go subscribe. Debbie and Jamal, they cover just about everything. And sometimes they have lives like 3 times a day. Sometimes they do a lot of pre-recorded lives, but they're in the chat with you and they're chatting along with you. Yvette she now does pre-records too. And with the premieres, I haven't did that yet, which I think my next update, I'm going to do that. So I can be in a chat with you guys. I'm going to record it. I'm going to premiere it. And that way, and it's going to be, I think my update I'm doing, it's going to be on the Summer Wells story. So I will do a pre-record on that. There's so much going on. The brothers have been removed from the house. The mother says it's for their own safety. Yeah, right. The house is just a total wreck. It's just nasty as all outdoors. I do believe that they said that the grandmother was really nasty. She had all these issues. They said the mother has a drinking problem. The dad the dad had drank. He was arrested in his own damn driveway. I think that little girl is no longer here. That is my opinion. I think they did something to that little girl. The way they did that interview, they looked like they were talking about a lost pet, and they kept talking about her past tense. And then her dad kept saying that she was a beautiful young lady. She wasn't a young lady. She was 4 years old, turned 5 when she disappeared, or 5 turned 6. So stop saying that. This is a little girl. So I just, my mom is fine, Lynn. Thank you. Well, she's in pain. But for everybody that came in late, let me just show you my mom's leg. Well, it's not her leg. It's the x-ray of her leg. So she has a rod with screws in it. So, but she's going to go to a rehabilitation center and she will be going there. So as I said earlier, I picked the top 3. So they're sending over to her clinicals now. I did what Dr. Melanie told me to ask about the ratio patient to nurses. I did all of that. I've spoken to. So what I did was I would call and then I would ask them about other facilities. And, they would tell me, oh, yeah, they have an excellent facility, blah, blah, blah. Or so then I would call the other facility and they would. So and then tomorrow after Yvette, I'm going to run out. I have 2 to go take a look at tomorrow, which is not going to take me that long. I'm going to take 2. My sister's going to do another 2, and my brother so then we're going to compare notes. But I think my sister and I are going to do ours together. But I'm just going to look at the top. Well, I'm going to look at the top 3 that I picked. So it's not going to take me long to do that, just to go visit, just to see what the rooms and the facility looks like. I took the virtual tour, but it's never nothing like actually seeing it for yourself in person. So I'm going to definitely do that tomorrow. So, you watched Queen today? Okay. And I know, but Queen of O'Hara was doing a giveaway too, but she already did. Let's see. What else is going on, guys? Now, Robert Durst. Oh my God. So when Robert Durst lived here in Texas, I heard about the trial when he killed his next door neighbor when he was dressed as a woman. Okay, that all took place here. I followed that trial. So then I started looking him up. His wife disappeared, and they never found her. But then when they did the Showtime special, was the HBO special. Oh my God. That man did not say what they said he said. They said, I guess I'm caught. But he wrote down, when he wrote that letter and everything else, yeah, Robert Durst, that family is rolling in dough. Thank you very much, Jenny. Hi, Maria. Welcome. But yes, I have followed. What was the name of the thing? It's on the tip of my tongue. I watched that special with Robert Durst. I really do. I think he is a smart, smart, smart man. His brother, but I think watching your mom, he said that he watched his mom fall, or his dad made him look. His mom committed, that. But it's he is something else. But the trial is going on right now, and I want to see if they can really convict him for this. But then he's on trial for the murder of his best friend in California. But he had been paying her this money, so why now do you not want to pay her? Because and they're saying that because he would have to keep paying her because she knew the truth. But she comes from that mafioso family. So, it's just weird. But that story with Robert Durst, that started here. I loved it. I loved it. I love it. I find him to be a very fascinating man. Oh, I'm a good I'm a good daughter, Melanie. I was a mad daughter because she didn't listen. Oh, hi, Beverly. How's the family? I know you were going through some stuff too. Yeah, he's misbehaving in court. Now I think he's trying to get off on I think he's trying to get like a technicality. But I caught some of it on YouTube the other day because I think it's court that were doing a live because they were doing it live. The Jinx. Thank you. The Jinx. It was on the tip of my tongue. Thank you. The Jinx. That is a good special. It really is. Oh, okay. You want to cover that? Katie, well, we're doing Stephen Avery Friday if you're still up for it, right? But yes, I love that. I'm serious, the Jinx. The wife disappears, and he was a good-looking man, and they called him Bob. He was a nice-looking, who he reminded me of? He reminded me of Phil Spector in his younger days, because he looks like Phil Spector did in his younger days. Take a picture of Robert Durst and Phil Spector and put next to each other, and also Shannon Tate's I forgot, and her husband, they all look alike. Thank you, Lisa. Guys, I'm back. Oh, Maria, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I see them pop up, but I want to scroll down so I can get everybody's comments, because I like to show everybody's comments and see what you guys are saying before I get out of here. I don't like to have anybody feel left out. So that's why I go down and I like to read your guys' comments. I love what you did there, Nurse 007. This is nice. Okay, let's see. Yeah, he does. Phil Spector. What is Sharon Tate's husband's name? He's the one that had to flee the United States because he had an indecent affair with a young girl, and now he's back. The three of them look just alike. They look so close together. Can't remember his name, but Sharon Tate. I gotta watch Valley of the Dolls again too, and she was in Peyton Place. I love that. Yeah, please pray for Beverly's family. So I was telling everybody that my nephew is in the hospital now and he's on oxygen. He's got COVID. His kids have it, but they're doing a lot better. They had to rush him to the hospital at 2 o'clock the other morning because he couldn't breathe. Oh, it's good to see you too, Robin. I'm glad to be Blake. Is that his name, Blake? Sharon Tate's husband's not Blake. Roman Polanski. Thank you. Roman Polanski. That's his name. Roman Polanski. Phil Spector, and Bob Durst. They all look alike to me. Yep, Roman Polanski. Thank you. Oh my God. Let's see. Hi. Let's see. Who else? What do we have? Yes, he was married to Sharon Tate. Matter of fact, she was pregnant with his baby when she was, by the Manson family. And if you look at Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I love that movie because it actually turned out differently. But yes, Roman Polanski was married to Sharon Tate. They were married. She was having his baby. And he just happened to be. Oh, yeah. And Robert Blake. Yep. Young Robert Blake when he was Beretta. Yes. Thank you. They do. But yeah. Sharon Tate was married to Roman Polanski. And after she died, he had that affair with that young girl. And that's when he went to Europe and didn't come back until the statute of limitations were over with. Let's see. Okay. And guys, if you've never seen Valley of the... Yes, Phil Spector was nuts. If you've never seen... Because that's how Ronnie escaped him. She escaped because he had her locked in that big ass house and he adopted those boys to try to keep her there. So. Yeah, he was a nut. Yes, I have the hots for Danny DeVito, okay? But only when he's playing in a role where he has money and power. I even liked him as the Penguin, but he was disgusting looking. He didn't do nothing for me. Oh my God. Yes. I love that movie. I loved it. I love Brad Pitt. Yeah, that was a really, really good movie. But guys, if you watch Valley of the Dolls, that is one movie that makes you cry. And then I watched the one with Diana Ross too. I just saw Lady Sings the Blues again. But Billy D. Williams, oh my God, Billy. But Lady Sings the Blues, I watched that too. So yeah, we got to find a good movie that we can watch and talk about. Oh, I know what movie. If you guys have not watched Citizen X, oh, I love me some Al Pacino too and Robert De Niro. Oh my God. But if you guys have not watched Citizen X, look it up. It's about a serial killer in Russia who was murdering young boys and young girls. He was assaulting and watch it. Find that movie and watch it. That's the movie I want us to discuss. Citizen X. Yes, Lady Sings the Blues. And I want to see the new Aretha Franklin movie too with Jennifer Holliday. Because that girl can sing. Yes. You want my hands to fall off? And then Sidney Poitier too. Yes. Citizen X is based on a true story. And you'll see how they had him. But because he was part of the party, you have to watch it. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson. I said Jennifer Holliday. I was thinking about, there's a Jennifer Hudson, a Jennifer Holliday. I don't know what happened to Holliday though, because she played in, I saw her live on Broadway, Holiday that was. But yeah, so watch Citizen X and see how they handle serial killers in Russia. Yes, that's what I want to do. So if you guys can find Citizen X, but I said I was going to put that poll up, and guys, things happen. So I'm going to get that poll up because I want to know, what do you guys think the secret that Jeffrey has that he's not telling Anessa about? And I'm gonna put that poll up to see what you guys think. So I'm gonna do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do that either tonight or first thing tomorrow before I do anything else. And then I'm gonna put a list of movies there, and you guys vote on what movie you want us to watch, and we can talk about. But yes, I like good movies. I like movies that make you sit there and go. I like movies that make you cry too. I like true stories. I like drama. I like movies that that you want to just sit there and you're going to watch it and not like, oh God, I don't like that, But I'm gonna tell you the movie that makes me laugh right now. Oh my God, what's the name of that movie? With Ryan, what is it? With Ryan Phillips. The one he plays with the man. I can't think. He done blew himself up. He done did a Citizen X. Oh, it's on YouTube. Guys, watch it. I told John we need to do a movie night. Thank you. I told John we need to do a movie night. Ryan Reynolds. Yes, when he plays, what is the name of that damn movie? And I swear to God, I watched all three of them. But see, I think Jeff is already married too. But we're gonna give you guys some choices. But as I said, I keep telling he's on a run now with another woman, so he's not with Anessa anyway. So I don't know why we're still talking about him. But yeah, I want to see all of those. Deadpool. Thank you. Deadpool. Thank you. We were cutting up last night and I needed to laugh. And I had just got that Hennessy. Well, I had it for a few days and I hadn't cracked the seal yet. So I wanted some Hennessy. But and I didn't drink it straight like I normally drink it. I was pouring Sprite in it. But I needed that. And we cut up and I didn't realize we were on live for almost 3 hours or a little over 3 hours. But guys, I want to say thank you. Like right now, I'm just talking to you guys about nothing. Yes, watch Citizen X. And Jeff's mouth is scary. When she kissed him that morning, I was just like, oh my God, that was disgusting. Because I can only imagine what his breath smells like, seriously. But watch Citizen X if you can, because I really would like to discuss that movie. No, I can't go 2 more hours tonight. I love it. See, Yvette's going to go live, so we can go back in Yvette. We can go laugh with Yvette because she's doing Chatterbox. Let's see. Who else is there? There's so much stuff going on out there right now. I like that corner that John did when he's reading the stories. I actually like that. I like that concept too, but we definitely need to do a movie night. And hi, Shaylin. Where is she? I don't see Shaylin. Where is she? Somebody said hi, Shaylin, and I don't see her. Why can't I see Shaylin? Is Betty Boop Shaylin? No. And I know she's not blocked. Okay. What does Snoop Dogg do now? Yeah, we're going to do the hot topics again. There you go. Hi, Shaylin. How are you? Oh, I miss you. Let's see. Hi, Betty Boop. I like Betty Boop too. Okay, what did Snoop Dogg do? I can do hot topics again. Guys, it's been crazy. Y'all know what we all went through this last few weeks. Seriously. It's just been crazy. So I need to get back on my stuff with my hot topics. And like I posted the stuff about Mary Cosby, which I already said that she should have been the housewife that I thought was going to be in the next legal trouble. I've been following her cousin for a while, and he and I talked. He's going to come on. He goes, there's more stuff that's coming. So I want to know what other stuff is coming, because I know he used to be the accountant for the church. And well, that's a topic that we're going to talk. That's a topic we're going to talk about. But you know, she was taking the church money. She was living in New York for the longest. And you know, she wasn't with her husband. She was seeing another person. And I'm gonna say allegedly, although that's not gonna save me. But yeah, so she was seeing someone else. Ooh, okay. But I know Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart has this thing they're doing now, and I see them covering the Olympics. And I love Valley of the Dolls. Yes, the original Valley of the Dolls. Gotta watch the original. And we need to see you know, what's up with Baby Jane, or what I love. See, I love all those old movies like that. I think I've seen the Peanut Butter Falcon, but I'm gonna have to go look at a few minutes of it. Let me write that down. You guys think I be playing when I say I write stuff down. Um, Hold on, let me write that down. The Peanut Butter Falcon. I think I've seen it. The name sounds so familiar, but I have to watch a few just to make sure I've seen it. Oh, my girl is here. I be me, you heard? Okay, welcome. So, yes, guys, we need to get some good movies that we can talk about. I've seen Whatever Happened to Baby Jane. That's it. Yes, Joan Crawford and Betty Davis. I thought Betty Davis was, I still do. She was the prettiest woman. And Elizabeth Taylor, oh my God. When she played in movies with Montgomery Clift, they were great. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but Montgomery Clift was gay. I like Natalie Wood movies. I love old Hollywood. I love real movies. But anything Denzel Washington in, it don't matter. It's good. Anything Kino is in, except for I can't do too much in The Matrix. I did the first and the second one. That was enough for me. But yeah. I love comedies. I love Bernie Mac movies. I love Cedric. Oh my God. I love funny movies. I love Audrey Hepburn. Breakfast at Tiffany was my all-time favorite. And she played in it. I call him Jack Clampett, but you know who I'm talking about. Oh. No, I'm not. Let's see. I'm sorry. I didn't. George, no. Amber and I are not we are no longer co-hosting the show together. Let's see. Yes, that old Hollywood stuff. I love Doris Day movies too. See? I like The Odd Couple. I like that. I love Jack Nick. Oh my God. I love Tony Curtis, Marilyn Monroe, you know, Some Like It Hot. I love those movies. I love Bad Sense. I love The Birds with Tippi Hendry. Hail Caesar. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny as hell. Yeah, I love those old movies. I love Jack Lemmon. Yes. Walter Matthau. I love him. Grumpier Old Men. I love them. I love Jerry Lewis. I love Dean Martin. I never really cared for Frank Sinatra. I really didn't. To Kill a Mockingbird with Gregory Peck. Oh my God, those movies, stuff like that. Hi. Singing in the Rain. So, you know, okay. I'm not a big musical movie person. Some of them I can deal with, but some of them is just a little bit too much. Yes, I love white chicks. I laugh my ass off at that. Picnic, no. No. Picnic, 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 picnic. I was trying to think of the movie with oh my god. It was, I gotta remember the name. Um it was with Melanie Griffin. I love James Dean. Love James Dean. I'm trying to think of the name. I can't think of the name of it. It was a really, really good movie. And I don't mean Milkman or Milk whatever. That's when she was really young. I like Danny Kaye. I like him. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, I love that. Um, I don't know if you ever saw the movie with Tom Hanks. It's called Redemption Road or something like that. That was really good too. Stir Crazy. Okay, any Richard Pryor movie. I love Gene Wilder, but Stir Crazy, I like that one. Uh, I like the one where he played the preacher. Oh shit. When he played the preacher, he played that he was an advocate, and they rolled him over and he got ran out the church. Oh my god, I love that movie. I cracked up on that movie. I love Drop Dead Fred. Fatal. Oh, now you see Glenn Close. When she boiled that rabbit, I said, she is my soulmate. I like, no, not Working Girl. It was one of her first movies when she was younger. I'm going to find it. I love The Green Mile. I love it. I like Tess and the Derby. See, I like stuff like that. Shawshank Redemption. Yes, I love that. Oh my God, Dirty Dancing with Patrick Swayze. Yes, yes. Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. Yes, love those kind of movies. Um, No Country for Old Men was a great movie. Uh, I love that. Let's see. I was trying to think of the movie that I wanted to tell you guys. Fatal Attraction. That was the movie. A Call to Spy. I like that too. Let's see. Shawshank Redemption. What was the other one that I liked? It was the one with Robin Williams when he was in a mental institution and everybody thought he was what was that movie? Yeah, I like the Coen brothers too. Let's see. The Coen brothers did the one that's always with Ben Affleck. I can't remember his name. Well, that's something I don't play with, and don't come in my chat with that bullshit. I don't play that. Okay, got rid of a jerk. Let's see. Method. Stupid ass people. I hope they make themselves feel better. Let's see. Good Morning Vietnam with Robin Williams. I like that one too. Clockwork Orange. I like that too. Matt Damon. Yes. What's the movie he played with the coin? You know uh when they were chasing a witch. I can't remember the name of that one. The Big Lebowski was a good one. Um, who else? Yeah, we're gonna have to have movie night. And everybody can come up and talk about their favorite. Meet the Fockers, girl. Yes. I like when he played in Zoolander. I love Ben Aff. Yeah, let's see. We were just talking about Dick Van Dyke and them. But he lost his dad and his mom now. Oh, that's no problem. I got it. And trust me, ain't no nobody but that crazy ass girl coming in here sending people in my chats, and that's something I don't play. The Brothers Grimm. Thank you. Practical Magic was good. I like that. And what it's The Witches of Eastwick. I love that movie too. Let's see. I love Steve. So John was talking about the Langoliers, right? So I bought the book. I was flying from East Coast to the West Coast. I was going out on vacation. I was living on the East Coast. So I bought the book, The Langoliers, in the airport. I love Stephen King. So, and I have the Agatha Christie. I have the leather-bound edition of all of Agatha Christie. But I bought the Langoliers. So I'm on the plane and I'm reading this book. Why is it this book is about people that were disappearing off of an airplane and they woke up and people were missing? Do you know I was scared to sleep on that flight, and I read that whole damn book on that plane? The Langoliers. Needful Things. Love that too. Pulp Fiction. That's when John Travolta made his comeback. Yes, yes, yes. Needful Things. I love that. It was another one, but the Langoliers scared the hell out of me. Thinner. Yes. Thinner. And that's when he either hit and killed somebody and he had to go find these gypsies. I didn't know what the book was about because I know I like Stephen King, and I saw the new one. I said, oh, let me grab this one, and I'm going to read it on the at the Langoliers. Never forget it. You see how I still know that name, right? The Langoliers. I know that book. But yeah, so I enjoyed Stephen King. I read a lot of John Grisham books. I love Alfred Hitchcock movies. I think I like the movie The Birds with Tippi Hendry, and I forgot the other movie he did. But not the other movie he did, but I forgot the name of the other movie that I like he did. But I like Tippi Hendry, and Melanie Griffin looks just like her mom. So in case you guys don't know, Melanie Griffin is Tippi Hendry's daughter. Oh, The Talisman. So, okay. So Anne Rule, she did this book about the Talisman, and he's walking. I'm telling you, this one, Anne Rice, she writes books, and when you read her books, it's like you're walking right along the Telltales. That's the name of it. She did a whole series on the Telltales. When you're reading her books, it's like you're walking right along with whatever they're doing. I love her as a writer. I love Vertigo. Thank you, Vertigo. And then the other one, when Rear Window. I love Rear Window too. I'm thinking of all the names of the movies that I like to watch. I love Anne Rice. I love Patricia Cromwell books as well. Matter of fact, I have like 4 of her books in here right now. Yeah, I like to read. And I normally like to read when I'm in the tub or when I'm flying. So, and since I haven't been doing a lot of flying, I have like 5 books that I need to read. I'm almost finished the second book of Emily's. I finished Susan's books. I got to tell her about her books too. But I like Patricia. And then what's the one? Is that Patricia Cromwell that writes the series on like the Medical Examiner? And then I like the one that they write on the one that what's his name? Well, now I know I won't read it anymore. But my oldest son likes to read. So every year I find a book that I want to read, that I know that he's going to want to read. I buy him this book, and I know all the books he has because he and I like, and I will buy it for him. And I'm telling you, when I read my book, you would never know I read the book because the pages still look brand new. There's not a crinkle. Sidney Sheldon. I like Sidney Sheldon. There's not a crinkle in the pages. I have my little page inserts. I have my little tassels and everything. So I do not fold my pages. Nothing. I never did that in my books in high school. My books still look brand new. I don't do that. So my books, and when I loan out a book to someone, and I'll tell them, if my book doesn't come back looking new, you need to order me a new book. And I mean it, because I don't want my book looking, and I stopped loaning out books. But when he reads his book, he'll send it to me. I'll read it, and then I'll send it back. Because at one point, he and I were buying the same books. Yep, he and I were buying, I mean, seriously, we were reading the same books. So I'll buy him the book, and he goes, oh my God, this must be a good one. And I don't like hardback. I like paper-bound books. I like paper. So, and I used to try to go like these used bookstores and stuff to try to find books. But then I think about it, and I look at them, the pages. I cannot buy a used book. I can't. I never even bought used books for college. Never, ever, ever, ever. But I used to try to get Nathan to buy used books. So I was like, those books are expensive. Shit, mine weren't that expensive. But he was like, he's the same way. He couldn't buy used books for school. I like the Pelican Brief too. Yep. So I like to read. See, I used to do a loan out sheet too. And like my grandson that's here, we go to the library like every 2 weeks, and he reads like 3 or 4 books within that 2-week period. And he has to scan his library card and everything. He loves to read. Yep, paperbacks can fit anywhere. But you know what I do now? When I got this little, it's in my suitcase. It's this little zipper, and I put my book inside, and I zip it up, because you stick in your suitcase, it might get out. So yeah, it has to be really nice and neat. Yeah, new books smell good. You're right. I should start a reading club. Hold on a second. Let me go show you some. I'm going to show you a book real quick. Hold on. Let me get this. I'm going to show you this book. Wait a minute, guys. Okay, I got it. So this book right here, I bought this for my son years back, and then he read it, and then he gave it to me. Don't Blink, James Patterson. This, and look at the pages when I tell you. Pages, brand new. I love this book. And I think I've read Don't Blink twice, maybe 3 times. So we need to do a book club. Girl, that's cheap. $200? Oh, yeah, per book. Yeah, I thought you meant for all his books. That was damn cheap. Yeah, Nate's books were not cheap at all. And Brian was the same way when he was doing his masters. Now you can actually get them, even you can get your books online. I need to see my books in front of me. Yeah, I tried listening to audiobooks when I was driving, but I can't, because like I'm gonna tell you, when I watched Shogun, okay, I don't know if you guys remember the miniseries Shogun with Material and Richard Chamberlain and all of them. I pictured each character. The only one that threw me off was Richard Chamberlain in that role, because I did not picture Richard Chamberlain in that role. But when I read the book, and I probably still have Shogun, it's like that damn thick. And I had the paperback. So I have a cabinet. Yeah, but I had the paperback, and I read Shogun. And when I was pregnant with my first son, the miniseries came on. And every night I watched Shogun, and I ate cabbage. I had a thing for cabbage when I was pregnant. So it was I ate the same thing every night. I would cook it the same every day. Cabbage and turkey wings. Or turkey wings that I had to have, and I watched Shogun. It was on a whole week, I think. So I love it. Yep, that's about right. And I thought about selling my books at one time too, or donating them to a used bookstore, but I just couldn't part with them because there's certain books I like to read over and over again. Yep. So, but see, okay, so this one, when I bought it, so this is a hardcover because there was no telling when the paperback was going to be released. So I bought the hardback, and I'm serious. We read, and James Patterson has like 4 other new books that are out that I have not gotten yet. And I could have ordered them online, but I like to go to the bookstore and I like to browse and see what other books that catches my eye. So, and I used to just go in the bookstore. I go to Barnes and Noble or I go to Adult, and they're right up there. And I just love walking. No, not stuffed cabbage. And I love stuffed cabbage, but I would actually cook cabbage and I would have turkey wings. And I'm serious. I would cook enough for every day. And then every day I would cook the same thing all over again. So I am going to let's think about doing a book club. Let's think about doing a book club because I got that membership thing, but I don't know if I want to do membership for my channel or not yet. I don't know if I want to do that yet. So let's so I tell you what, I'm going to put some books up since I see that you guys like to read like mysteries and stuff like that. I'm going to put the books up, and so then we're going to see what books you guys choose, whatever book you choose, and then we'll make the announcement in the on a chat. We can all start reading it, and if you want to discuss it, like every 2 chapters, or you just want to do one night where we just discuss the whole book after we finish reading it, we can tell each other where we are. That'd be great too. Oh my God, I like how Stella got a groove back. Let me tell you the movie that, okay, so I watched, what is the movie with Whitney Houston? Let me see. The original book I read, the movie with Whitney Houston and Kevin Costner. What was the name of that again? I can't remember right now. The Bodyguard. Thank you. So when I read, not The Bodyguard, excuse me, not how Stella got her groove back. Oh my God. What's the name of the movie? Oh, anyway, I read the books first. And when I read the books, I watched the movie. No, it wasn't A Bodyguard. I'm sorry. It wasn't that movie it was the other movie with, I can't remember her name right now. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Well, I read the book. And then when I read the book and then I watched the movie, I was so disappointed because in the movie, she never slapped the white lady. She never slapped the lady in the court. She never burned his clothes or anything. So I was really kind of like disappointed that I know they took, poetic license, but you ruined it for me. So if I can read a book like Shogun, and the only thing that you disappointed me with was Richard Chamberlain, but the movie was just like the book was written, that's a lot for me. And I love to do that. I want to read that book and I want to watch that movie. And I don't want you to throw no shit in there that's going to surprise me. So, yes. So we're going to put some books. I see you guys like James Patterson. You like different stuff. Or if you've already read a book, send it to me in a DM. And, I'll put that up since we've already read some books and see how many people have read those. And we can do a discussion. and we can see about doing a book club, because I like that idea. I like reading books. I like discussing the books, because waiting to exhale. Thank you, Kennedy. Waiting to exhale. I was so pissed. I went to see the movie when it came out. I read the book. I lived in Virginia Beach at the time. When the movie came out, I couldn't wait to go see it. When she slapped that woman, I was like, wait a minute. That wasn't in the book. It was some other stuff that wasn't right. But that's the song that Mary J. Blige sang, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to shed no tear. I should have left your ass a long time ago. Waiting to Exhale was a damn good movie. Heidi is over. It's awesome. Yeah, thank you. But Waiting to Exhale was a really, really, really good book. And like I tell you, I like to read. I love to read. So we can do that. I like to read. I guess you guys know, because I like to do a lot of research. Oh my God, single white female. Okay, is that the one with Fonda, with the young Fonda? Okay. Fatal Attraction. I like the client. I really did. I really, really did. Good night. Yeah, let's look at some. I love Eric Jerome Dickey. And let me tell you, I met Eric Jerome Dickey in Seattle. We were in Seattle, and he had a book signing, and we got the book signed. I also have a signed thing from Niecy Nash. I tell you, wait a minute, let me get this. I have So when I go to LA, I like to go to a show. So I have the Soul Man. It's signed by Niecy Nash, Cedric the Entertainer, all of them. So, and a taping for a show takes about 4 to 5 hours, okay? Because they stop, they tape. And they give you, some places give you sandwiches. Some people actually have a nice catering thing. They bring it around for you. And a lot of them, they'll actually bring the food to you because they don't want you to leave your seats. So, yeah. So I have a lot of signed autographs, a lot of stuff like that. But Soul Man, I watched that taping, and that was the longest damn taping ever. I miss Dr. Phil that morning. So when you go to Dr. Phil's show, you cannot go in jeans. You have to be in slacks. You have to be dressed, he wants you to be semi professional. So no jeans, no nothing. If you ever watch his audience. So we had tickets for the Dr. Phil show. Our flight was delayed here in Houston for like 45 minutes. I was so mad. We landed, but by the time we would have got there, got to the hotel to change, we wouldn't have made it in. They want you there on time. They don't want you straggling in, because everybody has to be in their seats when the show starts. So if you guys be taking trips, and if you know what time that they're filming, like you get free tickets. You can get free tickets to go to all of these shows. If like Ellen films at a certain time, Dr. Phil films at a certain time. So if you know when they're doing it, you're planning your trips, you're going to Los Angeles, you're going to Chicago, wherever, hit the shows up. You can get tickets to go to all of these shows. Yes, guys, hit the like button. And you know what? I've been on here talking and talking and talking. I love you guys. Yvette is live right now. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. I got a lot of stuff to get done. Yes, but his audience, no jeans, no jeans, no jeans, no jeans. And it tells you no jeans. Cannot have on any jeans. So I missed the taping for Dr. Phil because of a flight delay, but I was able to catch the Soul Man taping that evening. And the taping started at 7. And we didn't leave there. No, 6. And we didn't leave out of there till almost 12:45. Thank you guys for being here. I love all of you. You guys are great. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the prayers from my mom. I appreciate all of you guys. I love my mods. Thank you guys. Tomorrow morning, Bonnet and Coffee. Tomorrow afternoon, I'm with Jamal and Debbie on the commentary zone. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna put that on my IG as well. And then tomorrow night is our cocktail night. I have my Snoop Dogg wine ready to go. So I am ready. And then Friday, we're doing Stephen Avery. And Saturday, I'm going to cover Love After Lockup. Thank you, guys. Love all of you. And thank you for sticking with me. And thank you for being here. Love your sister mods. Yes. Hi, Dustin. Good night. I'm sorry. I'm getting off now. Love you guys. Go check out Dear Yvette. I will see you guys later. Let me play this and I'm out of here. Thank all of you for being here. Bye.